And welcome to a special edition of Grind Music and Repeat. Straight Quan. The AI artist Taya. How did that right there come about?
Yeah, so I was recording a song. I had the hook down. It was a really dope country hook, and I saw something else where somebody had an AR artist, so I downloaded a app where you can use the AR artist to sing your song. So I downloaded the app and I uploaded the song that I did into it, and like a guy came out, and I was like, "Oh, that sounds good," but then I had to go back in and look at how to work it and start putting in some more prompts, and I got a female voice that I like. Man, it came out super dope, and I was like, man, this might be the way with the future right here. Like,
that's crazy.
It's like, because when you love music, like, and especially like you can write something, you can think about it, and you can actually record it, and it can come out exactly how you want it. And another voice, with the artist's voice, you can actually start a whole record label with different artists if you want to. You want to. But that's how I kind of came up with her, kind of spur of the moment. Like,
and then I noticed that you still like that trap melody. You kind of incorporate that into that too. And I noticed you got a couple trail ride. You got a trail ride vibe going on with it too. Okay.
As a matter of fact, that's the first song that I did. I heard the rodeo song. Like I was making it, I was making it for myself, but like, man, a female vibe would be dope. And I think like audiences adhere to female artists a lot more than male R&B artists. Just overall, I feel that way. And get more replies, and just it sounded dope, and man, it was something new.
So is that something that you're gonna continuously to work on in the future, or is that just something like, a little brainchild?
I'll continue to work on it as long as it's available, but I won't solely rely on it though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know 100% guaranteed if the internet gets shut down, I can go in my house and get electricity, and I can record a song and make a beat and create a whole song. But if I rely on totally AI forever, then it's, it's gonna disappoint you. So,
I see that. I see that it's got its benefits, but then I see like where originality is now becoming artificial. Like where like the real used to be. Now you gotta question it because I don't know if it's that real. It look real, but then you can just see pieces of it, just something about that. I don't know. And
that
then
is true.
And so as an artist, as myself, like I wouldn't see myself as like competing with an AR artist, but I would see as more of a competition. I like them Duke Blue Devils.
Right,
we're gonna go.
Right.
But I wouldn't treat it as far as like they taking something from me.
Right.
Because a comparison is the thief of joy.
Yeah.
So you can but it's whatever you are though, you got to figure out how often you can see your talent, how accessible is it, and when can you summon it? And then that's the things that where you would have to be worried about any artist if you could master those three things, where I could just summon my talent at will. It's time for me to be this right here. So like as far as like the different fields you in, like what's your favorite? Like is it like the songwriting side of it? Is it like the creating the instrumentation, or you just like recording with good artists? I
think I love a combination of all of it. Like I really love working with like a variation of artists. Like I used to have people come to my house, like when I was married, my ex-wife, her family would come over. Like a lot of them can sing, and like a few of them can rap, and so we'll come over and we'll probably have like 5 people on a track, and man, the ending of it, and everybody leave, and now I'm up, about 2 or 3 hours later working on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love that right there.
Yeah.
I love putting stuff together and being like, oh man, I could put this right here, and like, oh man, this sounds dope. This is like this, or this sounded like this.
Yeah.
Like I love that. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think there's nothing greater on this earth than the power of creation.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like, and if you can create, especially music, like I couldn't even imagine life without music.
Right.
Like,
That's man, that
like you can't even go a day without hearing music anywhere, commercial, elevator, your telephone.
Right.
Like life without music would be horrible.
Cause I think like starting my day, it's a song. Now, whether it's coming through some speakers or if it's just a song that's playing in my mind, that's the theme song for the day.
Right.
That's how we're gonna get up. Or I
started.
really ain't feeling this like this, and then that right song come on. All right, you know what? Yeah, okay. Where your energy come from, Jay?
I'm telling you.
Like that's crazy to think of a world without music. And then it's like, could we hear anything though?
Man. I couldn't imagine.
I don't think so.
Because like you said, like a song could literally come on and man, it can get you, like you could be in a somber mood and just down, and a song might come on. It could be a past song, or it might be a new song, and I listen to it and you might get up and like, hold on now, put that on repeat right quick. Let's go outside. Let's get something done. Like, you know what I'm saying? Motivation. Like,
And I'm talking about like you said, like it don't even gotta be like a specific kind of song.
Right.
It could just be a song where you like you said, you ain't heard it in a while, and then it's just the right kind of vibe, and then it just pick you up, like it just lift him, and then that's it right there. Sometimes like, cause like as people we feel like we ain't got but so many choices based upon how many other people got, and then so we'll be down into our situation because we ain't where we want to be. And then a song that come on and change that right there, that creates a powerful person.
Right.
Yeah. We just gotta keep remembering them notes every time we get to that place. We can stay out of there though. We can stay out of there. So like what's some challenges that you done face? Like as far as it like I ain't talking about like a writer's block, but more like things that kind of like were obstacles or hurdles.
I think the biggest challenge throughout even the beginning is equipment. Like not just the right equipment, but like the right wiring and like the right like plugs, the right tips, like everything makes a difference because man, when you're making music, there's so many things that can throw your frequencies off. Like when you're trying to master it, like even plugging in your monitors into the same port as like your computer and your other things, and like the bass from it, it starts to change the frequencies of your music. Like it takes so long to figure that type of stuff out, man. Like I used to master for like days, like you know what I'm saying? I would be working on a song forever, like wonder why it sounds so crazy, and it's like I start replacing certain equipment and moving stuff around, and you know, reading stuff on the internet, and like it just started getting better and better and better and better and easier and easier and easier with less equipment.
Okay. So how do you like go about mastering, like let's say, how do you master the AI record with the AI artist?
With the AI, like there's really no mastering there. Like I'll record a song myself, like exactly how I want it to sound. Like the words, like the way the hook goes, like where the breaks come in at, and I'll put that song into the AI model and I'll give it certain prompts for like the vocals. Then it'll come out, and like it's not always clear. The only thing I'll have to do is go in and like just equalize it. But so the mastery for AI it's almost non-existent. You know what I'm saying?
So like what's your process of mastering a record where you're working with an actual artist? Like
so like, oh, so even I would say even the records that I record for the AI artists, I master those to a certain degree. I don't fully master them because like it's kind of a waste to put it in there and they're gonna master it.
So you just leave room where it can fluctuate a little bit.
Right. I add small amounts of echoes and, you know, just boost the presence a little bit so the vocals could be really clear.
Yeah.
But like with a regular artist, man, like a regular artist, if I'm doing a song for a regular artist, female or male, like I love to layer vocals. Like I need if they do a verse or even a hook, especially the hook, if they do that hook, I want that hook done. I might have that hook like 6 layers of them recording that hook, like in like various monotones and like even some of the same. Then some ad-libs with the hooks. And even if I don't use everything, but I need everything. Want the
capability.
Because like it all makes a difference when you add extra. Like more is always better.
Okay. All right.
So
I'm with that.
Yeah. And, you know, I think that's one of the biggest challenges too in the beginning, not a big enough processor for like mastering. Cause I would have like 6 and 7 layers of just verse and like just different vocals up there. Like, and then the processor couldn't take it. You gotta squeeze you gotta squeeze everything together to play it. But you couldn't see everything. But you know, the more you widen it, the processor is like, man, hold on, man, what's all this stuff? So, that was a big deal. So, but yeah, the mastering it, like, I feel like it's the most important process.
Okay, mastering or mixing, or you put both of them together? What you say?
I put both of those together. Like some people don't put them together because they have different engineers for all of this stuff. Yeah, but I mean, I guess whenever you're doing it yourself, you put everything together. Yeah. Because, I mean, whenever I'm recording, like I don't mix when I'm recording. Like only thing I do when I'm recording is record like bare bone vocals, no reverbs, no echoes, just bare. Unless I'm adding like auto-tune, I might record with auto-tune because I don't like to add auto-tune after the fact. Yeah. It's just kind of changes.
So you kind of like a measure twice, cut once kind of person. We get everything we need. This is all the materials. Like let's say if we order something where we gotta, as dudes sometimes we don't like to check out the manual.
We just got some extra.
We just try to put it together for what we think it look like. Yeah. So what you saying is what you would do is you would go to the booklet, you would see all of the pieces there, and then I'm on this mixing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And you know what? I do that with mixing, and I do that like, exactly when I buy something to put together. I look at that list too. I really do because I want to make sure everything is there. Because because I hate to get halfway through something and I'm like really feeling it, and then I get to something like, dang, this is not even there. Like, oh my god, I can't even.
I could have had that.
Right.
Okay.
I feel like it ruined the whole night. You know.
Okay.
Right.
So what's something about like that process, like mixing and mastering that? What's something you figured out that you wish you would have figured out sooner?
Less is more.
Okay.
Less is more.
So it's both. It's more is less, and less is more. Yeah. It's about what's gonna work for you.
As far as equalization and you know, adding different things to the vocals, like I think less is more. Like a lot of times we have all these crazy programs, like, you know what I'm saying, like FL Studio and like Cubase and like just different programs, and like they all have different modules and different plugins, and you see these plugins, you're like, dang, what does this do?
Then you try it out.
Yeah, you gotta try it out. You got another one, it's like, oh man, this would be dope too. And now before you know, you got like 6 different plugs on your thing. Yeah.
And then you like, where I'm at. What do I really sound like on this record? I got
now
you on
the vocals are really muddy and like the frequencies are like crazy going because you got these plugins, but you don't really know how to use them. Like I don't know how to use every plugin in none of those apps. Like I use a lot of them, but a lot of them, I can't say that I'm like, man, you can change this frequency to this to make it perfect. Like,
right.
Because it's all different for everybody's vocals.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I learned too. Like, you can't have a preset to everybody's vocals.
Nah.
Like, you come in there, I got a preset for you, and then I come in there and use that same preset on my vocal. It's not going to sound, it might sound perfect for yours. Right. And that's another thing I learned too. Is like presets are, man, they're good if you're doing the same artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the same artist.
For the same artist.
I'm talking about like, shout out to my homeboy TY. Like he got like, he is like, his voice is like walking reverb. The way he talk already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it just made me think like it would be like, man, if I put reverb up here, man, I think I'm gonna distort how he sounds, man.
Yeah.
And so it's like balancing that out in the mix. So it ain't just about like, oh well, I ain't put enough effect on him. Nah, we gonna see how this effect that his natural voice already has first. And then that's gonna enhance the sound of what we're gonna add to it.
Yeah.
So that's what we working with. And another thing I learned is like, I think my ear works off of the way people talk. So like if I hear you sound a certain, if I hear you when we talking about something, let's say we calm about talking about something, or let me hear you excited when you talking about something. When I go to my mix, I'm gonna be looking for that. So when I can hear that, then I know I'm good right here. This is how this person sound. Cause like I think one of my my worst fears about just in the studio period, like, or even up here on this show, Grind Music Repeat, like not being able to give somebody they just do, like, or just making them sound like, or making them question like if this was the right sound for that, like that right there, like, and then it's like, man, I listen to you talk every day, man. I know how you sound, so it's like I gotta match my ears with my eyes to what I'm looking at, and then when you can feel that, and then it's like I ain't even gotta be in the same room as the song playing. Oh, that's my man's back there. I know how he talk. That right there. That's one of the things I that right there. Once I figured that out, that was just like that less is more, and then I could know where to add it. Cause like when you don't have the deepest voice, you gotta kind of add to it in certain kind of ways.
You really do. You gotta enhance it.
And really it ain't in talking louder.
No, it's not talking louder.
Yeah, but it's just
really have to enhance the presence on the voice when it's not deep. Because some voices, like you were saying, like your voice with the natural reverb, like
natural. He talk like that.
Yeah, I recorded some people, and like, man, I feel like I only thing I had to do is equalize it. Just that's it. Like I didn't have to add no reverb, maybe a little bit of delay on it, but their voice is so like deep and like grimy. It's like, man, like you don't have to do nothing to it. And you know, I've had an artist that his vocal is smooth. He has a light voice like mine.
Yeah.
But his flow and the way he like verbalizes stuff,
he speak from in here.
He does put stuff in one take. Like I'm talking about, he's phenomenal. Like I think he's one of the best artists I've ever worked with.
Oh yeah, shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to my homeboy Eric. Matter of fact, he's with the mayor's office in Duplin. Is it Duplin County? Is that Rose Hill?
Wallace. Would that be what? Magnolia? Yeah.
Magnolia, all
that. Yeah. You talking about, okay. I know who you talking about. Yeah.
His voice is crazy.
Yeah.
Like when he go on a microphone, man, like I'm talking about, like I could probably go in the studio with him and probably record like 5 songs.
Yeah.
Like, and, you know, we usually take a long time to record because we mess around and stuff, but like he get in there, bam, and he's dope. He's dope. Yeah. I love working with artists like that.
Yeah, because I think like that locked in aspect as an artist. Like when I done listen to this beat front ways, sideways, in and out. It ain't gonna come on, and I ain't gonna hear something else that I ain't never heard in it. And if I if I got my my lyrics recited
Mhm.
and I have them where I'm gonna deliver them so it don't sound like I'm reading.
Oh yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah,
dog,
that's the best thing ever. That's the
dog,
best thing ever right
I'm
there.
trying to tell
That's
you.
like gold.
Yeah,
That's like
like,
gold.
what?
That's like gold. And that's one of those songs where you already know it's gonna be fire because
Yeah.
like you've been wanting that.
Yeah.
Like you've been wanting it bad,
Right,
bad,
yeah.
bad. To
You've been
have
looking for
everything,
it.
everything written out, know exactly how you want it step by step when you
Right.
get in there. It's like, okay, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's love right there.
Oh yeah, man.
That's one of the best things ever.
Like shout out to Big Chemistry McNeil. Like he like the way I used to come in there and stuff like that, he'd be like, "Yo, Dre, man, you know, if you're gonna come in here like that, man, I'm gonna just charge you per song, dog. Cause you ain't taking all this time to do all this to sit back and da. You do that like that, Dre, man. Yeah. And then I'm talking about like the way that like him or like Bo Bangs, like the way that they mix they master process down and stuff like that. I try to study that too.
Yeah.
So it's like, but I know I can't just beat him. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
But I gotta use what I can and then be
Yeah.
myself with it.
Right.
So it's like just that kind of piece of that right there, and then just having the material already ready, dog. That just takes so much out of the process, like where you just know you ready to do this, and then it's like you can tell if it's not going the exact way you want it, based upon what you already doing. All right, you know what? That's cool. Better if I redo it. Yeah. Or I like this part. I don't like how I'm saying this word. Why I'm saying this word.
Right.
You know what? While I'm right here, let's go ahead and cross this out. We're gonna use another word right here.
For that. I might do that 100 times. Man, I swear I might do that 100 times.
Oh man, 7, man. I'm talking about this right here. Just talking about the artistry, man. Talking about the ways that you create. You know what I'm saying? Talking about the way you got an AI artist. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how that happens.
Yeah, that was right there. That came out of nowhere. I promise you, that really came out of nowhere.
But like you an engineer, like the beat making. Well, yeah. Let's how you make beats though. Let's get into that.
So look,
where that side come from?
I started like I really started making beats a long time ago when I was in Florida.
Okay.
But I didn't never continue. I started they had this app called Magix.
Okay.
Like it's kind of like GarageBand, but you know, it's for the CPU, not for your like laptop. I mean your tablet or anything.
Some PC or something. Yeah. I got you.
So I was making beats with that, but you know, there were more wave files, using wave files with that right there.
Yeah.
So I started with that, and you know, they were cool. So I got away from it, and like I was like, dang, this take a long time. Like, hey, you gotta make beats. Yeah. Then I still gotta write a song to it. Yeah. Then we still gotta record it. Then we still gotta mix it and master it. Like I was like, hold on, oh man, we got a million beats on the internet. So I stopped, and then like way later, like man, years later, man, like probably 15 years later, dang. Like I'm talking way later. I was like, dang, let me get back into it. So I was doing that with waves, and I was able to take the waves and break them down and turn them to MIDI files. Okay. And I didn't know how to do none of that stuff. Yeah. So I was, you know, I've been looking at YouTube for a lot of stuff. I look at YouTube University. A lot of YouTube University. So I was taking them and making them into MIDI files. So I was like, dang, I love this wave sample, but I can make it how I want it. Right. So I got me a little small piano, and I was like, dang, I could play the piano. I don't know how to play the piano, but I can play the piano and put it up here and turn it into a MIDI file and adjust it and make it. It sounded like I'm a professional piano player. I was like, what? I started doing that and started putting the beats together, and a couple of beats, they were like kind of like comical, but then like the more I did it, it was an easy process. Like I think it was an easy process because I had started doing it before. Okay. And you know, I've been like some of the processes like I use with like my vocals too. Okay. Like, because with beats, like you got to do a lot of chopping. Yeah. And I do a lot of chopping with my vocals. Like I might take somebody's vocals and like say you say something, I might take like a part of your vocals on your verse and chop it and turn it into like a background ad lib to like the hook or something like that.
Yeah.
So I do a lot of chopping, or I like take it and chop it and, you know, cut it up. So it's a lot of fine, like chopping with beats and stuff. And I was like, dang, that's pretty dope. You can make it however you want to. Yeah. Then you can make the bass lines however you want to. And like, that was my biggest thing, the bass lines. I never knew how, like, dang, how do you change the bass lines like that? And different octaves, and like, man, got that little, what is it, MK Ultra 808, whatever. I think it's MK. MPK? Yes, MVK Jane. Okay. And I started playing that, and man, I'm like, dang, what? Man, I can make my own beats? Like, that just make you happy right there.
Yeah, I think my thing about like the beat making process is like, I don't know where to put the drums at. Like I could make a nice melody, like, and to me sometimes, like, I'll rap off that. Like,
just the melody?
Yeah, like, so that kind of, I don't know. And then I think I would get in the process of making beats that only I could get on, you know what I'm saying? Rather than that kind of thing right there.
So when you use other people's beats, do you always rap off the melody, or do you rap off the drums? Or
it's like a thing, like they'll call it like drumless Draquan. Like, I don't really need the drums to get to an ascent in a verse. Right. You know what I'm saying? But it's like certain part, like the breakdown on the beat, those are my favorite parts sometimes. Like, I don't know. I don't know why, but it's like maybe like a snap, or maybe like a kick I hear in the back of a beat that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Right. But that'll be where my cadence is like hung up at. Like, so it'll always snap to that point. You like, why do we always do that?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, like, and then it's kind of like creating your center of gravity within your verse. It's always gonna come back to this. Yeah. And that's what I try to do. Like, so like when it is like a let's see, I did an interlude on what is that? To the Gods Too. It was the Snow Allegra song where she I think she I guess you wonder where I've been, Bobby Caldwell.
Okay, I don't know that one.
I think dang, what was it?
I know there's another. I did a song with the older dude, Snow Allegra song.
Yeah, but it was one of them, and then it's like the way that she sings on that beat, like, that's rappable to me. Like, I could just put different bars there, and then stuff. So I wouldn't need like a whole extra wild drum or extra wild 808 to get it in. Okay, I be thinking about that sometimes. So like when I'm experimenting, or
like Meek Mill.
Yeah, the Dream Chasers. Yeah. Like that right there, that part right there. Now, if he never said, hold up, wait a minute, I don't know. But he already I'm sold for right here. Right, I'm already, I'm going for right here. I'm sold. Yeah, I don't care if the whole song was like that. Right. Listen to it. Yeah. If it's only the first part, or like what was that? Drake and Travis Scott, where they got that Sicko Mode.
Oh, the Sicko Mode.
The beginning part of that song. I don't even need the rest of the beat. Yeah. Give me that loop. Can I get that on a loop, or just throw me something else in there different when y'all want to? I like that kind of thing right there. Yeah. So that's the thing that always like get me about when I hear people make beats, or if people say they make beats, or when I talk to people that make beats, like, how do y'all do that part right there? Because it's gotta be some, like, you know what? Just like in my artistry, or my cadence, or what I'm rhyming about, that I gotta be certain about that, or nobody else will.
Yeah. But see, you know what? Usually when I make a beat, like, I don't think I've ever made a beat just to make a beat.
Okay.
Like, I've always made a beat for a song.
Okay. All right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's always for a song. I guess because I make songs. Yeah. Like, I've never.
I like that though.
Yeah.
I ain't never made a beat just to make a beat. I make a beat to make a song. Yeah, I like that.
That's always. I've never just made a beat because to me, it don't have nothing to it. Like, I'm not saying that people that do it, they don't have nothing to it. Like, but for me, when I'm making it, like, I don't have like everything I want into it. You know what I'm saying? So like when I'm making it, I'm thinking of words and hooks, like not just one hook to it. Like it could be various hooks, but the same song, the same concept.
So you would be creating a purpose as you iterate, as you designing it.
Right.
That's crazy.
Right.
That's crazy.
So I might throw like some like high pitched vocals in there or something that go with it. You know what I'm saying? So elaborate it. But when somebody uses a beat, you know, it might have nothing to do with what I imagined it was going for. But when I made it, that's what it was for. Whether or not they have that in mind or not, then you know that's.
And then if they do something of that, and then it's like, dang, was y'all listening?
That was magical. Like I'm telling you, like, and stuff like that has happened. Like you know what I'm saying? Like not necessarily that, but like you think of something and you recording with somebody that you know you never even recorded with, and like they thinking of something, and you was like, hold on, like, dang, I feel like you would be dope doing that. Like I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? So like music is really, really magical, man. Like you have some magical moments, but those making the beats is like I feel like I have to have a idea for it.
Okay. Yeah.
Use those drums. Most of the time I start with the drums, like, because then sometimes I start with the melody. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't even know. Like, I don't have a rhyme or reason for any of this stuff. Some people have like, man, start with percussion, then you put the hi-hats, then such and such. Like I'm all over the place. I might start with drums and like get like, hold on, man, this thing ain't sounding right, and then start just get a piano and be like, bam, okay, that's a dope little, you know what I'm saying? Dope little piano.
Start right there.
Start right there. And go from there and shit. I might take that and throw everything away. Man, I done did that a million times, man. That's the bad thing about me. Like when I record music myself, like if I'm recording somebody else, man, we in and out. Like, but when I'm recording music, I might be there all night recording, like, cause you know I don't go to nobody's studio, so I don't want to waste nobody else's time. But like I can waste my time because I want it exactly how I want it, and I know that I can get exactly how I want it. And man, I'm putting it on the mic, and this is not right. You know what I'm saying? Like you always know what you want more than anybody else. So it might take me a long time to make a song. Yeah,
man. Hey, man, Trevor, Mr. Seven, the producer, the engineer, what would you call yourself if you got an AI artist though?
Man, that's a new one.
Yeah, are you a label? Like, what you got?
Well, you know, I started a label for the AI artists.
Okay.
But I haven't really, you know, like presented it to the public yet. Because, you know, she had to have a label to be on to, you know, get on iTunes and Spotify and all that stuff. Yeah. But, I mean, I guess, we can call it a label.
I just thought about
it. I think it can be real big. Like to me, the AI artist, like I feel like it's one of those things where, like, it's available. Like I mean, I feel like people use what they want to use it because you can never tell nobody what they can do with their life. Right. But like, I mean, a lot of times people put prompts in just to make a song. You can make me a song about a green carpet and a black background and two dudes talking about me. Like they'll make a song and it'll sound good. Like, and people put it out there, and you know, it might get a million views and they might go platinum. But like you said earlier, like I feel like as an artist, you know what your worth is. Like whether somebody else blew up big off of this or whatever they blew up big off of, you always know what your worth is. You already know how good your music is or what you can do for the industry or what you can do for music, period. I feel like nobody should ever look at any other artist as like taking their shine or taking their spot because like Another reason I like thought about the AI artists, I like, man, when I went on Spotify, there's a million artists out there that I've never even heard of that are dope. Like I'm talking about super dope.
Yeah.
They got millions of views, but if I had never went up there to put the AI artists, I would have never even heard of them.
Dang.
So I got to think to myself, I'm like, man, like there's room for everybody. Like there's music.
It really is.
Yeah, there's music a lot of people don't like, and they're getting 100 million views every day.
Yeah.
Because they're doing the right promotions or, you know, they're whatever it is that they're doing. Because, like, to me,
something working.
Yeah, something working. Because to me, like I know for a fact that the music industry it's not about talent. A lot of people in the music industry, they have talent, but that's not what it's about. It's about how many people they can get to follow them, how many people they can lead, how many people that this company can get off of marketing from their audience. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's going to be the person that's going to be the biggest gesture to, you know, make everybody look at them and say, oh man, I want what they want.
Yeah.
I want what they're wearing. I want what they're driving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like as an artist, I think everybody should know that the industry is not after strictly raw talent.
Yeah.
So like when people actually, you know, get introduced to it, like they're not surprised, like, dang, like, man, I know I'm dope. Like I'm doper than them. Like they got the deal, but you know, what they do for the deal, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah. So that's all I always tell people, like, love the music, love the craft, and just keep on doing it, and don't be worried about like what other people are doing or where other people are going with their situations. Just keep doing it, keep pushing. Like, and if you really want to be out there, like, really promote yourself. Like that's the biggest thing in music right now is promotions. Like if don't nobody know who you are, you're nobody at all. Like you could be the dopest artist, the dopest basketball player, dopest anything. Like there's a million people that went to Clinton High School that can hoop like Michael Jordan. But you know what I'm saying? The right people didn't see him. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're in a small town. They would have been in a bigger city.
It's different.
It's just like with everything. Like by parents.
That's see, cause when we end the show, Grind Misery P, I was gonna ask you if you could, you know what I'm saying, give somebody some advice or something, or shoot them some love, but I think that's what you just did. So I thank you for that. But if there is somebody you know you want to send some love to, you go ahead and shoot it to them, man.
I want to send a shout out to my mom and my dad for sure. My
Shout
brothers, all of my family, everybody down with me since day one. Everybody been rocking with me. You know who you are, everybody. But that's about it. Yeah,
man. Shit, I want to say shout out to you, man. I want to say thank you for just sharing your wisdom. You know, we got a little bit deep on that mixing and mastering side, because like I think those are the conversations that music is about. Sometimes
good conversations.
It get technical, you know what I'm saying, but it's more like, can you explain it? You know what I'm saying? Rather than just get all scientifical about it.
Right.
Can you put it in a way that somebody that never even understood it can understand it? Exactly. And then that's why you fell in love with it. Exactly. So I like how you just put that right there, man. Your lane just keep opening up, you know what I'm saying? I just wish you more prosperous. Like, yo, keep rocking. Well, let them know where they can get you. Where they can find something to work at.
So, on Instagram, you can reach me at figures at FIGGAZ, and TikTok is at Tavares at TRAVIORS, and that's where you can find the AI artists, and you can find some of my son's old music up there too. I used to produce some for my son also. He got some tracks up there. You can look up on YouTube 7 Figures, SEVEN FIGGAZ.
Mhm.
Got some music up there. Got some things going, but stay tuned.
Okay.
I got some really big things coming shortly. And shout out to 810 Studios.
Oh,
Y'all
yeah.
always been, you know, always been up in one.
Oh yeah, man. I'm talking about, man. But like this right here, like this what this show is about. Like I like doing like, you know, like the interview kind of theme and stuff like that. But I think sometimes like we don't see it as far as like artist to artist conversations.
Yeah.
That's what I love on Grind Music Repeat the most. Like the way we could just pick each other brains about certain kind of things, and then where it don't turn into no oh, you just think you better than me,
right?
But it's about like, oh yeah, you do that like that, and I do this like that.
Exactly.
Like, that's crazy. They did not even know that.
That's
like,
100. Like, I promise you. That's the thing about music is like nobody. I don't think nobody in this world is doing anything the same with music.
Yeah,
people might have think that the engineer like okay. They do this right here and they click this and boom, boom. They do the same thing. Like, man, it ain't no way. And like, I didn't learn stuff from people who just started recording, like that ain't been recording for a year. I didn't learn stuff from them that, you know what I'm saying, that I didn't know. I've been recording for like, man, I don't even know how long I've been recording music. Like,
dang, man, how you
20 years.
Do that?
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, man, it don't matter their experience and their novice level. Like, man, you can learn anything from anybody in music, man. I think that's anything in life too.
Yeah, bro. Anybody can learn. Any open mind can create thoughts. Closed mind does not create thoughts, yo. That right there. Grind Music Repeat, where if it ain't about the grind, we ain't got no time. Music, where if it ain't about music, we can't.